Today, we're unlocking the secrets of managing ADHD without using medications. Imagine if you could control your ADHD symptoms, not with pills, but with powerful everyday actions. What if the key lies in the things that you do daily? In this video, I'm revealing strategies that could change your life. We're not just talking theory, we're talking real actionable methods that have the power to transform how you live with ADHD. I've delved deep into the depths of research, consulted experts, gathered success stories, and drawn on my own personal history of living with ADHD for this truth bomb. You're about to invest the next 10 minutes or so into something that could offer you a new perspective on ADHD management. And trust me, with the ADHD medication shortage crisis now extending into year 2, these skills are, well, timeless. And who am I? My name is Dr. Sulman Aziz Mirza, triple board certified in adult psychiatry, child and adolescent psychiatry, and addiction medicine. And I am pissed off at the DA because where are medications? ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is a term that's thrown around a lot these days. But what does it really mean? Well, imagine having a Ferrari engine for a brain with bicycle brakes. You've got all this power, all this potential, but reining it in, that's the challenge. It also isn't just about being hyper or distracted, it's a complex neurodevelopmental disorder that affects both children and adults. Its symptoms? They range from inattention, impulsivity, to hyperactivity. But it's more than just that. People with ADHD often experience challenges in daily tasks, relationships, and managing their emotions. And these challenges? Well, when gone untreated or unrecognized, they can develop into things like depression, anxiety, or worse, risky behaviors like substance misuse. Treatment for ADHD is often straightforward, taking stimulant medication. Yes, medications like Ritalin or Adderall have been the gold standard for decades. They work by tuning those bicycle brakes, so to speak, helping to control those Ferrari-like symptoms. What if I told you that medication isn't the only path? What if there are ways to manage ADHD that don't come in a pill bottle? And what if some of the things you've heard about ADHD are, well, more myth than fact? Let's debunk a few myths right now. Myth number 1, ADHD isn't a real medical condition. It's wrong. It's recognized by leading medical organizations and has been extensively researched. Myth number 2, ADHD only affects children. Not true again. Adults have ADHD too, often diagnosed since childhood. And finally, myth number 3, medication is the only way to manage ADHD. As we'll explore today, there are numerous strategies and lifestyle changes that can make a significant impact. For more myths, check out this video on the top 5 ADHD myths out there via the card above. Back to the topic, but why are we talking about non-medication treatments? Because managing ADHD is about more than just suppressing symptoms. It's about harnessing that Ferrari power in a healthy, sustainable way. First up, lifestyle changes. First up, diet. You are what you eat, right? But when it comes to ADHD, it's more than just an old saying. Certain foods can either be your ally or your adversary. Imagine your brain, that Ferrari we keep bringing up. Now, what happens if you fuel it with low quality gas? It sputters, right? The same goes for your brain. Some foods can exacerbate ADHD symptoms, while others can help smooth the ride and keep the engine healthy. So, what's on the menu for better managing ADHD? Foods rich in protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and complex carbohydrates. They're like premium fuel for your brain. But steer clear of excessive added sugars. They're the culprits that can rev up symptoms, mostly through the effects of the sugar rush and then the dreaded sugar crash. Next, let's jog into the world of exercise. We've all heard about the benefits of exercise for our physical health, but for ADHD, it's a game changer. Think about it. You have all this pent-up energy and nowhere to channel it. It's like sitting on a ticking time bomb of restlessness and frustration. But here's the good news. Regular exercise can help diffuse that bomb. It boosts your brain's dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin levels, all crucial for focus and attention. Whether it's a brisk walk, a bike ride, or a yoga session, moving your body is like hitting a reset button for your brain. What you do doesn't matter as much as just doing something, because something is better than nothing. Finally, let's tuck into the topic of sleep. It's not just about getting enough sleep, but getting quality sleep. With ADHD, the Sandman often seems elusive, doesn't he? A restless mind can mean restless nights, leading to a vicious cycle of next day fatigue and worsened ADHD symptoms. But here's a comforting thought. Establishing a consistent sleep routine can significantly improve these symptoms. A regular bedtime, a calm pre-sleep routine, and a sleep-conducive environment can work wonders. It's like giving your brain the rest it desperately needs to perform at its best. So, remember, managing ADHD is not just about what you do in your waking hours, it's also about what you eat, how you move, and how you rest. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in smoothing out the ADHD journey. Let's delve into how simple changes in behavior and environment can make a big difference. Time management and organizational skills. They sound like business buzzwords, don't they? But for someone with ADHD, they're lifelines in a sea of distractions. Imagine this, your day is a jigsaw puzzle with pieces scattered everywhere. Each piece is a task, an obligation, a forgotten email. It's overwhelming, isn't it? You're not alone in this feeling. But here's the secret. By implementing simple time management techniques like prioritizing tasks, using planners or digital tools, and breaking down big projects into smaller steps, you can bring order to the chaos. It's about creating a roadmap for your day, one that guides you through the maze of distractions. Now, let's talk about your environment. The spaces we inhabit play a huge role in how we feel and function. An environment cluttered with distractions is like trying to have a quiet conversation in the middle of a bustling market. Nearly impossible. What if you could change that market into a serene library? Creating a conducive environment means minimizing distractions and setting up your space to promote focus. This might mean a quieter room, organized workspaces, or even subtle changes like softer lighting. And that trusty, all-important, attached-to-your-hand, attention-stealing phone? Well, putting it away may be the prescription. It's about crafting a space that supports, not hinders, your ADHD management journey. Lastly, let's weave in the thread of routine. Routine might sound dull and boring, but in the world of ADHD, it is the ultimate game changer. Without it, every day is a gamble. What will I forget? How will I cope? It's like playing an endless game of catch-up. Introducing a structured routine can be a lifesaver. It's about establishing consistent patterns for sleep, work, and play. This regularity can significantly reduce the unpredictability that often fuels ADHD symptoms, making each day more manageable and less daunting. Incorporating each of these strategies isn't just about managing ADHD. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your day, your environment, and ultimately, your life. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Now, here's what you've been waiting for: alternative treatments for ADHD. First, let's talk about supplements. In a world where our diets often lack essential nutrients, supplements can play a crucial role. But when it comes to ADHD, it's not just about popping pills randomly. The question is, which supplements can genuinely make a difference for those with ADHD? Research points to a few key players: omega-3 fatty acids, known for supporting brain health, zinc, which can regulate dopamine, and magnesium, often linked with better sleep and reduced hyperactivity. Integrating these supplements could be like finding missing pieces in the ADHD management puzzle. For my favorite ADHD supplements, check out a video I did on my top 5 via the card above. Next up is biofeedback, a term that might sound more sci-fi than real. The intriguing part about biofeedback is how it turns you into an active participant in your health. You're not just managing symptoms, you're learning to control them. But how does this work for ADHD? Biofeedback techniques, particularly neurofeedback, train your brain to maintain focus and calmness. It's like a workout session for your brain, teaching it to stay on track, potentially reducing the need for medication over time. The research on biofeedback is decidedly mixed, and the overall lack of standardization with practices for it holds it back from being an easy recommendation. Finally, let's breathe our way into yoga, tai chi, meditation, and mindfulness. These ancient practices have stood the test of time, but their role in ADHD might surprise you. In the fast-paced chaos of ADHD, finding stillness can seem impossible. How can these calming practices help in a brain that's always on the go? Here's the beautiful part. Practices like yoga and tai chi slow down the mind, enhance physical awareness, and promote relaxation. Meditation and mindfulness, on the other hand, train the brain to focus and reduce impulsivity. They're like anchors in the stormy seas of ADHD. These alternative treatments offer more than just symptom management. They open doors to a balanced, more controlled life with ADHD. It's about empowering you with choices and tools that resonate with your lifestyle and needs. Because remember, what may work for that influencer on TikTok, well, it may not work for you. As we explore the journey of managing ADHD, there's one cornerstone that often gets overlooked, yet is crucial: your support system. This isn't just about treatments and strategies, it's about the people and the resources that surround you. ADHD can often feel like a solitary battle, filled with misunderstandings and frustrations. But what happens when you have a network of people who understand, who guide, and who stand by you? Building a strong support network comprising of family, friends, and professionals transforms the ADHD journey. It's about having people who listen, offer advice, and share experiences. This network becomes a safety net, catching you when you stumble and cheering you on when you succeed. And if they're anything like my wife, lovingly yelling at you to make sure the trash has been taken out. Now, extend that network beyond your immediate circle to a broader community. Imagine a community where ADHD isn't a stigma, but a shared experience. In a world that often misunderstands ADHD, feeling accepted and supported can seem like a distant dream. But what if there's a community out there where your experiences resonate with others? Finding or building a supportive community, whether in person or online, brings a sense of belonging. It's a space where strategies are shared, successes are celebrated, and challenges are empathized with. This sense of community can significantly enhance the effectiveness of your ADHD management strategies. So, maybe don't be so quick to delete TikTok or Instagram from your phone. As we wrap up, remember this. The journey of managing ADHD is not a solo expedition. It's a path best walked with a strong support system. This foundation of support not only uplifts you, but also amplifies the effectiveness of every other strategy we've discussed. Your support network, your community, they're not just part of your ADHD management, they're integral to your success. And before you go, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, leave a comment with your thoughts or experiences down below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video with anyone you think could benefit from it, and of course, subscribe for more content like this. Together, we can build a community where understanding and managing ADHD is a shared, empowering journey. Until next time, be safe and be well.